Ethyl alcohol or ethanol is an intoxicating ingredient found in beer, wine, and liquor. Alcohol is produced by yeasts in the fermentation of sugars and starches. European colonists brought large quantities of alcohol with them in the 1700s, and alcohol became an item in the fur trade. As colonization advanced, alcohol became a disruptive force in the traditional social structures of native peoples. Alcohol is a central nervous system depressant drug. It is rapidly absorbed from the stomach and small intestine into the bloodstream. Because alcohol is a poison, it is broken down in the liver and eliminated through the kidneys and lungs. Alcohol intoxication or drunkenness results from ingesting more alcohol that the body can break down. Physically, alcohol affects every organ in the drinker's body, and heavy use will significantly increase risk of liver disease, heart disease, stroke, and many types of cancer. Alcohol can easily cross the placenta and damage a developing fetus, causing impaired growth, poor health, and mental development problems for life. Drunkenness alters our perception of the world, changes our behavior and interaction with others, and it impairs our judgment and motor skills. Alcohol abuse is a pattern of drinking that results in harm to one's health, interpersonal relationships, or ability to work. This includes poor performance at work or school, involvement in dangerous situations like drinking and driving, legal problems like domestic violence or disorderly conduct, continued drinking that affects relationships, drinking for emotional comfort, and even psychiatric problems. Alcohol abuse can lead to alcoholism, which is a physical dependence with increased tolerance and withdrawal symptoms. An alcoholic needs increasingly more alcohol to feel the same effects. An alcoholic will experience withdrawal symptoms that include many physical symptoms and even hallucinations. An alcoholic spends a lot of time, energy, and focus drinking, thinking about it, and recovering from it. An alcoholic will continue to drink despite harm or personal injury to oneself, family, and community. Historical trauma is the collective emotional and psychological injury both over the lifespan and across generations, resulting from a history of genocide. This generates a sense of powerlessness and hopelessness that contributes to high rates of alcoholism, substance abuse, suicide, and other health issues. Current research indicates that nearly 1 in every 8 deaths among Native people is related to alcohol. This is about 3 times the rate of the general population. Alcohol is multi-generational, and the risk of becoming an alcoholic increases in members of alcoholic families. Presently, it affects 3 or 4 generations at the same time. Those who came before us prayed for those born and those yet unborn. They prayed for us. They did not pray that we would forget who we are, that we would stumble around barely conscious, that we would neglect our children, that we would shame ourselves and beat each other and die early deaths. They prayed that we would carry on our ways, that we would live in respect for ourselves and others, that we would nurture our children, live spiritual lives, look after Mother Earth, and keep our community strong and healthy. If we remember the prayers of our ancestors, we can put an end to the destruction of our people.